But it's all under the guise of good intentions, right? How much have we suffered under the guise of good intentions?
Too much!
It's increased taxes because of good intentions. Let's, let's pigeonhole the municipalities into longer union contracts that are going to cost us more under the guise of good intentions. Cram it in because we know we're not going to win this an appeal, but let's get this done. Ladies and gentlemen, this is an important time in our history, and we can sit and complain about it all we want, but if we don't act, you're sticking. Well, let's see how well we've stuck. You tried to get David Prosser, Prosser won. You tried to get the Senate, we held it. You got it by 1 seat by stealing it in Racine County. So, you tried to get Scott Walker. He won. You tried to overturn Act 10. It failed. You're trying it again. It will fail. You tried to overturn voter ID. It will fail. By the way, what's wrong with proving who you are? It's amazing that only the left is against voter ID. I wonder why that is. So, it's the Constitution we're talking about here. So, I would introduce somebody from our very own capital city here in Madison. Gentleman by the name of Ross Brown. He heads an organization called We the People of the Republic. And yes, my friends, we are a republic. Ross Brown.
Thank you, Barrett. How's everybody doing? It's a little bit chilly today. I guess, summer's done, and Wisconsin wanted to let us know, yes, summer is done. It is now fall, so everybody put on your jackets. Anyway, as Barrett was saying, my name is Ross Brown. I'm founder and president of a Dane County Tea Party group called We the People of the Republic. Yes, believe it or not, we do exist. Let me tell you, Act 10 is really an amazing piece of legislation.
Yes, it is.
Okay, it forces our local units of government to act in the interest of taxpayers. And the people of Wisconsin know this. Now, I personally saved over $400 as a result of Act 10. Yes, thank you. Thank you, fiscal conservatives in our state government. And by the way, you can find out how much you saved as well at isavewithact10.com. Unfortunately, even after the people of Wisconsin elected Governor Walker to office twice in the last 2 years, and after the constitutionality of Act 10 was upheld by the Wisconsin Supreme Court, a single Dane County judge worked to stretch the Constitution and deemed Act 10 unconstitutional. Now, because Judge Colas did not stay the impact of his ruling, residents of Dane County witnessed their county board approve new contracts with public employee unions for 2015 just this last Thursday night. Let's just get this right now. Less than 1 week after the ruling, county supervisors rushed into new contracts with public employee unions because Act 10 was in limbo and stuck it to the taxpayers of Dane County. What would normally be months of negotiation was condensed into 48 or maybe 72 hours. The county supervisors relinquished their responsibility to serve the interests of their tax-paying constituents in favor of serving the interests of the unions, who they hope will re-elect them in future elections. But the simple truth is this: the Constitution does not protect collective bargaining benefits. And let's just put this in its simplest terms. If the Constitution did protect the collective bargaining benefits of people, why are federal employees not allowed to unionize? How much clearer does it get? No, in fact, the Constitution protects our God-given natural rights. But unfortunately, there are those in this country who want to take our rights away. Now, our founding fathers knew that we'd end up in this mess someday. It's really remarkable. They had the vision to know we were going to end up in 2012 looking at each other saying, what just happened? Where are we, 2012, what just happened? Where are we going? But Thomas Jefferson said that it's natural. He says the natural progress of things is for liberty to yield and government to gain ground. So the founders gave us the Constitution so that we could fight for our freedoms in peaceful ways. But they did not say that it would be easy. In the battle for freedom and fiscal sanity in America's future, we can expect that there will be some bumps on the road, and Judge Colas's ruling is in fact one of those bumps. But Thomas Jefferson also said that we are not to expect to be translated from despotism to liberty in a feather bed. In this time and in this place in American history, the fight is ours to fight. So let's fight! We have to recognize that America's greatness has not been built because things were easy, or that because our forefathers were lucky. America's greatness has been built because for 236 years, things have been hard, and Americans were unlucky. But Americans said, to hell with our difficulties, who cares about luck? We are forging ahead in the face of insurmountable odds, and we shall emerge victorious. We are a great nation because we are a great people, and fighting for liberty is in our blood. Judge Colas's ruling is a bump in the road and nothing more. We must forge ahead in our fight for liberty. So I ask you today, are you ready to fight? Then let's roll! Thank you.
Ditto.